little bit weaker in the early game, which is somewhere where actually Gambit have struggled in the past, giving up first bloods a lot of the time in the spring split in that bottom lane. Going for a bit more safety this time around with the Caitlyn in there, so they know they're up against a difficult opponent. Interested to see how Nick does this week as Red.
We'll have to see how this pans out for them. Last week there were some invades on blue side with Morgana. If a good Dark Binding can connect, somebody will be in trouble. But this is a very, very good ward from Gambit. It's revealed all of Fnatic, and this should mitigate any threat or potential first bloods, assuming Gambit don't make mistakes. I want to see if Gambit go for a red invade of their own. Assuming Fnatic start Gambit's red, oh, Gambit maybe want to pick a fight, actually. They're going to find YellowStar. Here they come, Joe.
There goes the binding through. Darien getting locked up with that one. YellowStar down to half HP. The stun not connecting. As Cyanide jumps in as well. I think that Fnatic just going to vacate the area here. Gambit decide not to chase, but crucially, protect their red buff. Yes. Meanwhile, the junglers both once again headed down towards this bottom lane. Actually, we're going to see Diamond coming in from the wall. Cyanide is waiting inside of the brush. The question is, do they go for this one? Cyanide waiting in there. It's Diamond that will be the focus from them. Cyanide taking a big chunk of damage as well as Darien just leap strikes away from it. Damage exchange, but no kill.
No, so flash burn from Diamond. That was a very smart play by Cyanide. He waited for the repel from Diamond, which guaranteed if they focus him down, he had one less escape to make use of. So Fnatic with another, pretty good.
Has in fact lost in the first tower of the game. It almost brings Rekkles even in CS. And actually that turret in the bottom lane not quite gone down, and sOAZ going to dive onto Genja here. Not sure he's quite got the damage to pick himself up a kill. The fact is though that Gambit are already doing the dragon, and Fnatic really need to react to this one. xPeke around the side. The dragon is already fairly low as we see the shot coming through from Genja. That dragon will go over to Gambit as the first pickup of the game. They're going to try and walk themselves away. He's still got the repel if he really needs it here, Diamond, so not really in any danger. They simply walk.
Teleport, then you've got yourselves a potential second dragon, which is very good. That's a flash!
That's the flash going away. Ultimate used by Morgana. sOAZ diving in as well. The bindings landed, but Fnatic already backing away. It was YellowStar that had the tower aggro, but Fnatic want the inner turret here. They've got 3 men hammering away. Gambit trying to rotate quickly around for this one with Nick coming out of the base, with the rest of the team coming up through their own jungle, but they won't be quick enough. Fnatic pick it up and run off.
What that all equates to, if Fnatic win this next fight, then Fnatic can use the teleport of sOAZ to push another lane. Look at the minions in the middle. Gambit are losing precious hit points on their inner turrets. Fnatic are going to look for a fight. There's a channel from Darien. We'll see if Cyanide can steal this away. He's gone in.
Already down to less than half HP. Cyanide will kick Darien away from them, stop himself from getting stunned up. It's sOAZ that's right there in the middle of the fight. Cyanide has to flash away. The tidal wave will come through, but not really doing too much. There is the dragon taken by Gambit, but the rest of Fnatic trying to close in for it. sOAZ not got the damage, but maybe xPeke will. He will pick up the kill there onto Darien, and now he's looking for even more. There's 3 of them. Start to track down Nick. He will boost himself away. Gets the shield on. Rekkles dashes forward as well. Has he got enough damage here? Doesn't have too much mana. 2 more auto attacks will do it, but the speed of LuLu saves Nick.
At the end of the day, the Dragon Gold goes in favor of Gambit, but that was a very awkward fight. Fnatic did not commit with all. Got his teleport up, and he wants to play split push. They've caught Edward.
Oh, he's going to throw down the tidal wave, but he's dead. Shockwave will actually bring in Diamond as well, but they were looking for that single kill and possibly just back away from this one. xPeke using his ball to zone the rest of the Gambit team away. Area. Gambit themselves moving in. Keep an eye on that bottom lane as YellowStar going to get jumped on there. Not too much. Well, there was quite a lot of damage, but nothing really to follow up. As Cyanide going right into the middle of the team. Not sure about this one. He's going to fall very, very low. sOAZ will come in to try and rescue him. Diamond now there as well. And there is YellowStar giving him the heal from the Mikhails. And it's Diamond that could be in trouble. Half HP for him. Hard to hit those binding with the Spiderlings there.
Brute force. Genja is backing off. Why are you backing away? The rest of the team, here come Fnatic.
Yeah, there's a kick out. Darien going to get kicked in towards YellowStar, who throws his ultimate down. They may get Jax out of the equation here. Tidal wave comes over, but it's xPeke that gives them the kill. That is a big spawn timer now. 40 seconds until Darien can come back in. It gives Fnatic a 1-man advantage. That may become more. Great Q from Cyanide. Gets him onto Diamond. The slow will keep him in position. But have they got the damage here to finish up? There's a shockwave. That should do it. No, why?
Wild Growth and Repel.
Wild Growth and Repel coming in there. Gets himself out. Genja will actually pick up Cyanide, and look at Diamond walking away like some kind of 8-legged freak.
Somebody needs to ask Gambit what they were doing. Genja did recall from that mid lane. It just allowed Fnatic to jump on Darien, who was 1v4 in that situation, and they killed him.
There's vision in there for Gambit, but Fnatic are sticking to it.
Crucially, there's no tidal wave yet. Edward needs to buy some more time. Baron has been shredded down to less than a third. If Darien gets in there with a good counter-strike, that's going to be great. That's what they wanted.
Wild Growth coming in as well. xPeke is going to go down here, surely. He does get the shockwave off, but Nick will secure the kill for them. Tidal wave goes through as well, and Fnatic being forced back here as Darien jumps in again. The culling will force Gambit to back away somewhat, but with one man down on a 40-second spawn timer, Gambit the ones now with prime position on the Baron itself. Fnatic have to challenge for this somehow, or are they just going to give it up?
Cyanide's looking for the steal. He needs to have a perfect smite. Edward is looking for the bubble. Let's see if he can get it.
King of Steals, can he do it again? Q goes through, but he's already dead. They've got the wards over. Gambit get the kill, secure the Baron as well.
With 2 inhibitors exposed. Now, Fnatic couldn't win straight-up team fights 10 minutes ago, and they're terrified of starting a fight now. Inhibitors should be given up, and if Fnatic go in, this could turn bad.
There we go, Cyanide will actually dive into the middle of the team, but it's gone wrong for him. He's going to go down to Genja, and now Darien here on the front foot as well. The shockwave not hitting anyone, not hitting a single soul. The inhibitor will go down. They're using everything they've got here to force Gambit to back away, but the inim's down, and the top inim's open as well.
Yeah, Gambit can continue this pressure. They've got so many tools to lock members of Fnatic up, hold them in place long enough. That is 2 inhibitors off of 1 team fight. Team fight completely get control of the game, and at this stage, death time is maybe so high that Gambit can push down the next turns.
YellowStar's actually going to go aggressive and try and start something of his own here. We'll be able to stun out Edward, but a great tidal wave comes away, and they pick off Cyanide in the process. xPeke going to get bubbled to try and get onto him. They're not quick enough, though. Look at this. This is the tankiest man on the Fnatic team as Darien dives in. Wild Growth, shockwave comes in, but it's all too late here. Gambit running through Fnatic. Rekkles and sOAZ, the only 2 men left alive. This should be game.
Fnatic tried to make a play, but it was too little, and it was too late. The Dragon's Rage wasn't even used by Cyanide. He got killed so quickly and took so much damage. And xPeke tried to channel that shockwave. It's still available for casting, so I think he was killed before it even happened. Rekkles is dead. This is a win for Gambit.
This is a win for Gambit. sOAZ gonna be polymorphed up, having a bit of a dance at the back of the Nexus. He knows there's nothing that he can do to stop this win going to Gambit. They pick up the first win of week 2, and such an important one for them in the grand scheme of things. For Nick, maybe more than anyone else on this Gambit team. He finishes 2-0-8 there on a LuLu who had such a